in Islam. Today is December 27th, and this is the second show of Uniting the People. Today's topic will be discussing respect. Respect for oneself, respect for the environment, respect for life on earth as we know it. Right now, I'm really thinking that most of our problems are largely social and economic problems. Social problems. Woo, woo, woo. Let's go down through there real quick. Okay, our social problems are due from a lot of different injustices that have been done to us as a people. The pilgrimaging, the colonialization of not only our land and our territory, but of our minds. We are infiltrated on a daily basis with media programming. Yeah, well, that's just what it is. Paid programming, hello, is getting into our subconsciouses, and it's affecting the way that we treat one another. So some people call it television or idiot boxes, but some of us also find some shows are just so irresistible and hard to resist that we just can't stop ourselves. Well, okay, so today the topic of respect is going to address a lot of these different issues that we're having. One, I want to touch bases with you all on understanding. See, there's a lot of different information that's flooding the airwaves, it's flooding our minds, and some of us are to say, well, I don't know what's true, Well, look, I got a foolproof method. Works every time. I pray about it. I talk to the inner me, my creator, and I ask if something is true or false. And guess what? Anywhere from 3 to 5 days, I get the result. Guaranteed. Another thing is our lack of knowledge. A lot of times we are also busy because we have to work a 9 to 5. Mothers aren't able to take care of their children and rear them as we used to be able to. The whole home family-based structure has been destabilized. Women are getting big heads thinking that they're the man and can act like a man. Well, guess what? I have 5 children. I am not a man, and I'm not going to try to act like I'm a man. I can't do anything but raise my children to be good human beings. So that's a foundational point. I have 4 boys and I have 1 girl. So with that being said, yeah, my hands are full. And economically, I have to be able to pay all these bills that it takes to take care of these children. And a lot of times that displaces the mother out of the home, and then she doesn't have time to actually rear her children as if she would have. So that is something that's on the plate. Then we also have brothers that are having children out of wedlock. I'm not saying you know what's going on now. I ain't got to tell all y'all that. Y'all already know. But if you have children, it is your duty to support that child. It is your duty to help that mother, even if you are not together, do the best that she can to care for your offspring, because that child is a part of you, and you did help co-create that child. Okay, we're going to go to lack of respect. Well, like I said, a lot of our problems are social and economic. And these are different systems that are playing their part that keeps us off balance. Balance is so important because once you have that inner balance, that inner peace, you have a different respect for the world and the people in it and the things in it, like Mother Nature. Come on now. All these trees getting cut down, everything going on. It's just not happening. That's my 3-year-old. He wants to say Islam. You can come say hi.
Hi.
This is Amir. He's my 3-year-old. He'll be 4 next month. You can go sit with him. Thank you for blessing us with his presence. Okay. So today I will be reading from 3 different books. Very short readings. One of them is coming from The Wisdom of Man. This is this very strong and powerful book. I really love it. And I'm coming out of page 22. It says, if we have this state of justice and judgment, and if we can perform this within ourselves, that is what we call the station of Iman and Islam. That is the station of the true believer, Mu'min. Those who do not have this sense of justice are the people who murder and kill and commit sins. They attack and hurt others. They laugh at the difficulties of others. They laugh at others being murdered. They take pride in others being murdered. They see torture as a pleasure. Such a person is not in a state of Islam. If a person recognizes the difficulties of others as his own difficulties, that is Islam. One who has that awareness becomes Islam. To see the suffering of others as one's own suffering, and to see the happiness of others as one's own happiness is Islam. To see the hunger of others as his own hunger is Islam. To see the life of others as his own life is Islam. To see the sweetness in the life of others and the happiness in the life of others as his own is Islam. I live it. I love y'all. And when I say I love y'all, no, I really do. Coming from a divine perspective. This is why I started doing the show, is because I'm like, okay, I'm seeing y'all struggle. I'm seeing me struggle. And I'm like, I love it when my people are doing well. I love it to see y'all happy. I love it when y'all get y'all goals accomplished, because we all have a journey. We all have a mission. And I love seeing us succeed. So I want to continue to see us all succeed as a person. I'm the type of person, if I have finance, I'm going to make sure I take that finance and uplift everybody. Everybody going to eat. Everybody going to have clothes. Everybody going to have help to do what their job is and what their mission is. This is the reason why I was sent here to this earth, to help my people. That is my job. That is all I live for. My family, extended and beyond. I actually love y'all, and I want to see the best for everybody. I don't want nobody crying no more. I don't want nobody suffering. And what that has to entail is respect for yourself enough to know where you are in your life, where you want to be. Set your goals. Ain't nothing you can do. You can do anything. So I'm also going to go back to the subject of respect. Sisters and brothers, we must learn how to respect one another on all levels. Okay. Wow, technical difficulties. We must learn how to respect each other on all levels. Just because I don't understand you doesn't mean I should degrade you. Just because I don't understand you doesn't mean you're less than me. Nobody is better than anyone else. We're all in this together, whether you see it or not. But that journey starts inside of you. So I'm going to respect you whether you love me or not. I'm going to respect you whether you know me or not. You are here just like I am here. And we are here on this plane to accomplish our inner growth, to accomplish our outer growth, that we may ascend and become a better person, a better spiritual being. Yes, I'm a spirit in the flesh having a physical experience right now. That's really it. You know, we've had prophets that come before us, and listen, I respect everybody's point of view. Guess what? That's yours. I want you to respect mine, so I'm going to respect yours. I'm radiating what I attract. I attract and radiate divine love because I live in divine love. Divine love is what guides me. That's what taught me how to respect someone else. We come from a creator that loves us. So if we can learn how to love each other in that aspect, there's nothing we can't do together. It's just that simple. It's not hard. It's simple. Love somebody like you want to be loved. Treat somebody like you want to be treated. That's how you respect them. You don't have to agree with everything that they're saying, or you don't have to agree with everything that they're doing, because they're on their journey. And it's not for you to judge what they're going through. You don't know what people have been through. You don't know. So because you don't know, you shouldn't get upset. And because they don't know what you've been through, don't mean you should get upset at them either when they don't understand. You breathe in, you breathe out. You let that energy go. But you ask that it be lifted up for divine light, and that it manifest in the world. Something conducive for us all as human beings in our nature. And our nature is love. That's why a lot of these systems are manipulating women and men by making us think this carnal thing is all there is. They're putting these images out here with girls and their boobies and their booties and everything like that because they know every human being desires naturally to be loved. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be loved. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it's manipulated and the lines are blurred with sex, the lines are blurred. Then you are confused because you don't know if this person really loves you. You just know that you like how they make you feel. You know, so that's a whole nother topic. We're going back to respect now. And with that, I'm going to read out of our Moorish literature. Because I am a part of this holy and divine movement. And that is to uplift my people by teaching them to be themselves. And the question is again, who are you? Just think about that. This is an editorial, a divine warning by the prophet for the nations. The citizens of all free national governments, according to their national constitution, are all one family, bearing one free national name. Those who fail to recognize the free national name of their constitutional government are classed as undesirables and are subject to all inferior names and abuses and mistreatments that the citizens care to bestow upon them. And it is a sin for any group of people to violate the national constitutional laws of a free national government and cling to the names and the principles that delude to slavery. Negro, colored, black, African American. I, the prophet, was prepared by the great God Allah to warn my people to repent from their sinful ways and go back to the state of mind to their forefathers, divine and national principles, that they will be law abiders and receive their divine rights as citizens according to the free national constitution that was prepared for all free national beings. They are to claim their own free national name and religion. There is but one issue for them to be recognized by this government and of the earth, and it comes only through the connection of the Moorish divine national movement, which is incorporated in this government and recognized by all other nations of the world. And though they and their children can receive their divine rights unmolested by other citizens, that they can cast a free national ballot at the polls under the free national constitution of the state's government, and not under a granted privilege, as has been existing condition for many generations. 14th, 15th Amendment. You who doubt whether I, the prophet, and my principles are right for the redemption of my people, go to those that know the law in City Hall and among the officials of your government, and ask them under an intelligent tone, and they will be glad to render you a favorable reply. For they are glad to see me bring you out of darkness into light. Money does not make the man. It is free national standards and power that makes a man and a nation. The wealth of all national governments, gold and silver and commerce, belong to the citizens alone. And without your national citizenship by name and principles, you have no true wealth. And I am hereby calling all true citizens that stand for a national free government and the enforcement of the Constitution to help me in my great missionary work, because I need all support from all true American citizens of the United States of America. Help me to save my people who have fallen from the constitutional laws of the government. I am deepening and depending on your support to get them back into the constitutional fold again, that they will learn to love instead of hate, and will live according to love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, supporting our free national constitution of the United States of America. I love my people, and I desire their unity and mind back to their own free national and divine standard, because day by day They have been violating the national constitutional laws of their government by claiming names and principles that are unconstitutional. If Italians, Greeks, English, Chinese, Japanese, Turks, and Arabians are forced to proclaim their free national name and religion before the constitutional government of the United States of America, it is no more than right that the law should be enforced upon all other American citizens alike. In all other governments, when a man is born and raised there and asked for his national descent name, and if he fails to give it, he's misused, imprisoned, or exiled. Any group of people that fail to answer up to the constitutional standards of law by name and principles, because to be a citizen of any government, you must claim your national descent name, because they place their trust upon issue and names formed by their forefathers. So it looks like my time is up, people. I love you all. Know who you are. Find out who you are. You are not black. You are not Negro. You are not colored. Those are the sinful names in which my prophet is talking about. That's not you. You are Moors. You are Moors, indigenous to this land. Hey, wouldn't be no land if it wasn't for us. So get your connection going. Get your studies going. Live right. Love y'all. And I'll see y'all next week. And respect one another. Peace and love.